Hello and welcome to 5 at 5. Today will be a full house. So already Devashi is joining us from Mohun Bagan Club where he is building up to the derby. Bharat Ramraj joins us from Bangalore. Shubhayan joins us. Obviously, I will be hosting along with Shubhayan. Rohit Juglan will also be a part of it. And Shomik Chakraborty, who has now taken over our bureau in Mumbai, is expected to join us from the Wankhede. Shomik is not on time because I'm 100% sure he's struggling with his internet issues because he will need a little bit of time to learn. But Shomik will start filing his stories from Mumbai from today. So it will be a full house. And if you have seen our caption, the question that we are asking, and a very serious one, is will there be late selection drama? Because we have seen reports about Shubman Gill possible leadership role. We have seen reports of Shubman Gill being almost a certainty. Now I have only reported Rohit Juglan, as I said, also joins us. Shomik will join us, and we'll have a full house. We have seen multiple reports. We have reported this morning. I have done a piece saying Shubman Gill is not yet a certainty. He's a gun player. All of us in this chat room will agree that Shubman Gill is a gun player. But does that mean that he's already a certainty in a leadership role in the team? From what we are hearing, that is not the case. So is Jaiswal a possibility? Can there be a possibility with Jaiswal making a comeback into this team? He was part of your World T20 in the United States. He was part of the one that Devashish and Ishan had covered for us. So a lot of questions are going around with the Asia Cup team about Shubman Gill, about Yashasvi Jaiswal. Tilak Varma is your number two batter now in the world. Number one is Abhishek Sharma. Can you drop both one of them? Will you drop Sanju Samson? We have scored 300s out of 8 games. So plenty to talk about, as I said. So let's take opening comments. Let me start with Shubhan. Shubhan, your first thoughts before I go to Devashish, Rohit, and Bharat, and Shomik will also join us. Where do you stand on this now, and what are your sources telling you? Are these matters final, or they are still up in the air?
No, of course, nothing is final as of now. It is still up in the air, and there's see when five selectors sit along with head coach, along with the captain. There's bound to be difference. There's bound to be difference, and it will be pretty naive to say that everyone is on the same page and there will be no difference of opinions. In any case, but there is difference of opinion. There are a few who think that Yashasvi Jaiswal, since he was part of the T20 World Cup squad, deserves to be there. There are some who are saying no, Shubman Gill with the kind of form he's showing should be there in the team. He was the vice captain when they last played in the Sri Lanka tour. So why not Shubman Gill? So there's a lot of difference of opinion in that regard. But I'm pretty sure this will be debated intensively when the selection committee sits to pick the final team for the Asia Cup, which is going to happen on 19th or 20th or 21st within the next week. So you'll get to know the final team, but of course, nothing is finalized, nothing is written on paper, nothing has been signed off by the head coach or the chief selector. So there's still time for this debate, and it will continue till the squad is announced, picked and announced.
Rohit, where do you stand? What are your sources saying? Like I said, my sources are saying that Shubman is not yet a certainty on this. He's a gun player. Jaiswal also, his name is very much in the offing. And Tilak Varma, Abhishek Sharma, and Sanju Samson could well be your numbers 1, 2, 3. Where do you stand on this? What are your sources saying? You and I also had an offline chat on this.
Yes. Bunada, I think as Shubhanda rightly said, that discussions are already there. Everything is there's nothing as of now you can say apart from Surya Kumar Yadav will be the leader. There is no other certainty. Means yes, obviously if Jasprit Bumrah is making himself available, he is a certain without any doubt. Hardik Pandya, if he is completely fit, he is available. But uh, apart from these 3-4 players, Surya, Bumrah, you call a Hardik Pandya. There are not many players who you can say are as certain as what we are reading all over the social media or the in digital media. So same goes with if you talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal again, a lot of discussion, because you have a Abhishek Sharma there, you have a Sanju Samson there, and Sanju didn't means apart from that England series, that 5 matches, apart from that he did really well, and I remember we discussed this in Hindi show also that in Anandpur last year during the Dilip Trophy times, first game happened in Bengaluru, and then there was a chat between from Kerala. Sanju Samson came to the last I think last couple of games he was there for last couple of games, and Surya at that point of time was recovering from an injury, and then Surya had a very long conversation with him that what team is expecting from him, what kind of a rope they will give, they will give them as far as we always had these discussions as far as Sanju Samson is concerned, that why not 5 games in a row, why not 6 games in a row, why not 2 series in a row. We always seen him getting 2 games, 3 games, then being dropped again, 2 games, 3 games. And this is the story from last 10 years. I'm not targeting any particular captain or a particular coach. This is the story of Sanju Samson, and you pick any coach and any captain against him, and you will say that continuity is the key. So as far as Sanju Samson is concerned, he has been given a long rope, and Surya has communicated this to him last year. So now the two options are whether Yashasvi Jaiswal will be there, whether Shubman Gill will be there. There is still the discussions on. I'm not. I'm at this point of time can only say this, that there is a meeting on 19th. At this point of time, yes, there are offline conversations going on between Surya Kumar Yadav. At this point of time, Surya is not in India, so apart from that, there have been some conversations already done, and he had conversations with coaches, and with the chief selector also about the players he specifically want to pick. And then the players everyone is discussing at this point of time. So yes, as far as Shubman is concerned, he is into the discussions, but can we say that he'll really making it to the Asia Cup squad? uh, it's again, it's as I said, that it's on the table as of now, him and Yashasvi Jaiswal.
I think Rohit is right, because both our sources have said the same, that this whole talk about vice captaincy, etc., is at this point in time premature. If he becomes, he's a gun player. None of us are ever doubting his. But is it a done deal? The answer is no at this point, is what we hear. Shomik joins us from Bombay. From Bombay, Shomik, welcome. Put yourself on mute, otherwise all these honkings will disturb our show. But thank you very much for joining. Okay, let me go to Bharat and Devashish. Quick comments before I go to Shomik. Bharat, what I also hear is a clear communication was sent that it will not just be IPL performance that will be considered. What people have done for India, and India in T20 format, not other formats, will also be considered. So somebody like a Sanju or a Tilak Verma or a Rinku Singh, people who have not had good IPLs, it is not just about IPL. Because if you go by IPL, then somebody like a Sai Sudarshan walks in 700 runs or 800 runs in the IPL. That is also something that was discussed within the team management and has been communicated to the players. So if they have done well for India in the past, it will be considered their contribution to Indian T20 cricket. Where do you stand on this, Bharat? Your first thoughts based on this Jaiswal Gill debate, like the way Shubhan and Rohit have set it up.
Obviously, India would want stability to their side. They're winning in the last 12 months. If you look at how India are playing in T20Is, they won most of the matches, barring maybe 2 games. One needs to South Africa and one lost to England. So they would want stability into their side. And if you look at the performances as well, Sanju Samson has scored 300s over his last 10 games. Yes, he had some problems against tall bowlers from England, but he won't get to face tall pace bowlers in the Asia Cup. And even if he gets one or two to face, the conditions, at least there won't be much bounce in those wickets. So you would want to continue with guys like Tilak Verma. You would want to continue with guys like Sanju Samson. If you look at just the IPL performances, yes, Sai Sudarshan would come into the equation. Someone like Prasidh Krishna went on to take 24 wickets in the 2025 IPL, but it doesn't mean that he has to straight away come into the squad, because there could be others who might have done better when they had played for India in T20I. So that's perfectly right. Even if you look at it from the template wise, India have had a certain template over the last 12 months. Yes, again, you might have to adjust a little bit considering the conditions in the UAE, but the template is to go bang bang, or to go very hard from at the opponent from ball one, hammer and tongs at the opponent from ball one. Try to get maybe even 80 runs in the first 6 overs, 90 runs in the first 6 overs if the conditions are obviously good for batting, and then try to set a target of even 250, like what we saw at the Wankhede over 250 or around 250 or 250 against Bangladesh. So they have a certain template, so that particular batsman has to fit into that template. Again, Shubman Gill is a good player, T20 player, but if you look at how he has played for Gujarat Titans, their template is to score about the top three, Josh Butler, Sai Sudarshan, and Shubman Gill. They would look to score about 150 runs around that mark, maybe after 16 overs or on those lines, and then for the lower order to come and bash it a bit. So he has played in a certain template over the last few seasons, though he's maintained a good strike rate, but he's played in a certain template. So selectors have to consider all these points. So if you look at it that way, I'm not very sure Shubman Gill would fit into my squad if I'm picking a squad currently, because India have a settled side, India have a settled squad, and it's better to go with the.
Devashish, where do you stand before I go to Shomik? Same question, Shubman Gill, Yashasvi Jaiswal, because whoever
And
gets left out will have a reason to say, this is unfair. I deserve a chance. There are so many good players in that lineup. If Samson misses out, Gill misses out, Jaiswal misses out, Sharma misses out, Tilak Verma misses out, even Shreyas Iyer. Shreyas Iyer misses out, he will say, Arey, what more do I have to do to make it back into the squad? Devashish?
And on that note,
Mureza, the
Devashish, I'll
last
take this super chat also. I'll take this super chat also. Krunal Trivedi is writing, if Gill over Jaiswal, then this is politics.
Devashish?
where the last thing you want is to have the captain and the coach and the selection committee chairman not on the same page. I think that won't be the best thing to have happened going into the Asia Cup. All you want is the best possible team, and everyone, be it the captain, the coach, and the selection committee chairman on the same page. Yes, this is the team, and it has to be a unanimous decision while picking the side. You don't expect a team that so and so player has been asked by the captain, but the selection committee chairman in discussion with the coach gives someone else. That is the worst possible thing to have happened with regards, because this team has performed in recent past. And as Bharat said, in last 12 years, this team has won 13 matches out of 15. They has won 4 series, and all the matches they have won has been dominating wins. It's not that the matches have gone to till the wire. So I don't think there's a need for a change. But if suppose there's a change, if suppose you are say trying to get in a Shubman Gill, everyone has to be on the same page. The captain Surya Kumar Yadav, Gautam Gambhir, and Ajit Agarkar has to be on the same page, because it is the team that is going to perform representing the country in the Asia Cup.
Shoaib, what is Mumbai telling you? What's the buzz? Selection will happen in 5 days from now.
It's a very very tricky thing, in the sense that it's I would say the selection committee itself is caught in a catch-22 situation. On the face of it, you have someone who is your test captain, who is your ODI captain designate. How do you leave him out of the T20 squad that is going to play the Asia Cup, followed by the World Cup? And mind that Shubman Gill is not a one format player like someone like, for example, Cheteshwar Pujara. He is not a one format player. So it is Yashasvi Jaiswal's case is completely different. He is not. He's not part of the leadership role. But Shubman Gill is the captain. So that is the thing. Shubman Gill and Shreyas Iyer, these are the two very, very interesting selections call that is going to take the center stage as far as selection meeting is concerned, which is on 19th. So these are the two main things. Shreyas Iyer also, he is a match winner. As far as my understanding is concerned, he is coming back. Shubman Gill, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, as you have already mentioned. The selection committee, there is a difference of opinion. There is a difference. Not everybody is on the same page as regards Shubman Gill's inclusion in the T20I side. But what I know, the head coach would like to have him, and maybe a chief selector also.
If the head coach and the chief selector put in their weight behind Shubman Gill, we all will agree that he will possibly make the squad. But
Him then.
let me also introduce another one. We were all talking about this the other day, even in our informal groups, that after the 2026 T20 World Cup, T20 will take a back seat. Today, someone actually told me, and it came as a blow to me also. And I said, so Surya is what? How old is Surya? 34, 35, right?
35.
34,
35.
35. So I said, after the the 26 World Cup, Surya will possibly then have to give up. And someone said, but why are you saying this? And I said, what do you mean? I mean, after the World Cup is done, the focus will shift to the WTC. The focus will shift to the 50 over World Cup in 27. And this person who is very much in the know told me, yeah, but you know what? The biggest thing for these cricketers in a year from then will be a gold medal at the Olympic Games in LA. And Surya Kumar Yadav will want to captain India for that gold medal in LA. And I'm like, it came as a thing to me also, because not usually do we cricket analysts.
But he will be 38 by then.
Exactly. And I was like, Surya will be 38. Can
Someone
Surya...
like Steve Smith, just to interrupt, sorry to interrupt, someone like Steve Smith is coming back to playing T20 cricket just to...
Olympic Games has been massive for some of these cricketers. But
a 38-year-old you won you a T20 World Cup.
Can he? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think Shubman Gill could well be the all-format captain by then. 38, 27, the 50-over captain, 27, the World Test Championship captain, if India makes it, and 28, the all-format captain for the Olympic Games. But that is another one that has now come into the mix. That Olympic Games has become perhaps bigger than a World Cup, because it will be the first time an Olympic gold medal under a player's neck will be incredible since 1900. So anyway, coming back to our debate, going to Shubhan again. Shubhan, so now that we have put in our initial comments, what is your top 4 or top 5? Surya Kumar Yadav top 4. Except Surya at 4, what are you sensing? Is it going to be Abhishek, Sanju, Tilak, Surya, and who? Or is it Shreyas? Or do you see Abhishek, Shubman, Tilak, Surya, and Shreyas? How are you seeing your top 5? Let me take the top 5 from all of you, because again, not everything is final, but each one of us are talking to our sources.
See, again, looking at the conditions in Dubai, I'm not counting the game against UAE or Oman. You can play your CD team and still win those games. But in that particular game against Pakistan, ideally, I would like to see some stability. Yes, play all-out cricket as we discussed yesterday also. But in case of a collapse or in case of a early couple of wickets, you need someone to steer the entire 20 overs around. And just for that, I'll have Shubman and Abhishek as an opener, Sanju at 3, Surya at 4. And now it's a call between Tilak and Shreyas, whoever you want to play at 5. That's the team selection, the team management's call, whoever they want to pick at number 5. But both are capable. Looking at the left-right combination, the demands of the opposition, what squad they are playing, you can make that squad. But top 5 should be this.
Shubhan, 2 points before I go to Rohit. Is this your ideal squad, or is this the one that you are hearing? What are your sources saying? Is this the squad? So you are saying...
No, this is my squad. This is my squad. This is my squad. Looking at the conditions in Dubai, plus the high pressure game against Pakistan on the backdrop of Pahalgaon, you can't lose that one. You need something.
Okay, so Rohit, what is your squad in the sense? What are you hearing? From what I am hearing, Sanju Samson, Shubman Gill 50-50, Abhishek Sharma 100%, Tilak Verma 100%, Surya Kumar Yadav 100%. Rohit Jugla.
So there are two things. What I want is I can manage without Abhishek Sharma also. Like if you tell me that you choose a squad, what do you think? I think Sanju Samson and Yashasvi Jaiswal for me the openers. But what I'm hearing is obviously, as you said, that there are still discussions on with Yashasvi Jaiswal and for a Shubman Gill. Then obviously Abhishek Sharma will be there, Sanju Samson will be there. I want Shubman Gill at 3. Number 4, it will be Surya Kumar Yadav. And if not Shubman Gill, then I'm thinking that it will be Tilak Verma there at number 3. Number 4, because Tilak initiated, in South Africa that please allow me to play at number 3. Yes, there have been some, 3 and 4 with Surya Kumar Yadav and Tilak Verma there are games when you saw Suryakumar Yadav coming at number 3, and there are games, but mostly it was a place owned by Tilak Verma, and he scored hundreds also there, match-winning hundreds there. So Tilak at 3, 4, definitely Suryakumar Yadav, and number 5, I'll definitely go with Hardik Pandya.
Bharat?
Yes, yeah, Abhishek Sharma has to start for me top, because he's in such good form. I know on slower pitches in the UAE, he might struggle a little bit, but still when he gets going, he can be that game breaker for you. So he and Sanju Samson at the top. Tilak Verma is continuity at number 3. But again, I want to see how he plays spinners on the slow pitches. If there's a problem with Tilak, I think it is against spin bowling. We saw that how he struggled against Adil Rashid in that India-England series. He gets kind of stuck in the crease. He doesn't really use the crease much. So if Tilak is not there, maybe if someone like Gill comes into the equation in the squad, then I might look at Gill. I think he's a slightly better player of spin than Tilak Verma. So that would be number 3, depending on Gill coming in or not into the squad. Number 4, obviously Surya Kumar. Number 5, I think I would look at someone like Shreyas Iyer there, because I think he will give that little bit of stability to the top 5. If someone, yes, he has had a problem against the googly occasionally, wrist spinners bowling googlies to him, but otherwise I think he will bring stability at number 5, and then think of Hardik Pandya coming in at number 6.
So first person who says Shreyas Iyer, Devashish Sen, where do you stand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Obviously, it has to be. Means obviously, Shubman Gill is in the side. He has to open the batting. He has to open the batting. Obviously, if Shubman Gill is there, he has to open the batting. And I would go in with a left and right hand combination. In that case, Abhishek Sharma and Shubman Gill, followed by Sanju Samson. But there's obviously Sanju Samson in the kind of form he has been. I would rather promote him at number 3 rather than wasting him. And then if he is not in the top 3, then he does not fit in the side. Means obviously Sanju Samson automatically is
Devashish, your audio
number
has
5.
disappeared.
Because Rahul has called me. I don't know why. In all of yeah. So Surya at number 4, followed by. If you are picking Shreyas Iyer, then he has to go in at number 5, followed by Hardik Pandya at number 6. So Tilak Verma, although he is number 2 in the ICC T20I rankings, very strict, tight call. I would rather go for Shreyas Iyer, given his ability to play the spinners in the middle overs. He can anchor the innings as well. So that means Tilak Verma, I would it has to be a pick between Tilak Verma and Shreyas Iyer. So my top 5 pick and number 6 automatically Hardik Pandya. So these are my 6. Mute.
Shomik Kumar, your top 5? Shomik, if you can hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I can. So it's Sanju Samson, Abhishek Sharma, Shubman Gill, Surya Kumar Yadav, Shreyas Iyer, and number 6 Hardik Pandya.
So interesting. Tilak Verma misses out on a couple of people, Devashish Sen and Shomik Chakraborty. So this again, as you can see from here, none of us are biased for anybody, but we are all. I mean, the abundance of riches that India has in the T20 format is unbelievable. We are talking about world's number 2 batsman missing out in the rankings. We are talking about Shubman Gill, who will walk into any team missing out. We are talking about a Shreyas Iyer who has been in incredible form, possibly missing out. Who knows? The last 10 minutes of this show, let's talk about one man who hasn't done so well in the IPL recently, but again, has batted in difficult situations for India. A couple of questions also came. Shubhan, super chat chilo niye nish before I tend to forget. Let's talk about Rinku Singh. And I want to start with Rohit and then go around again. We'll go to Devashish, come to Shubhan at the end. Rohit, where do you stand on Rinku Singh? Do you see him figure in the team? Do you see Rinku Singh being rewarded for the things that he has done for India? Because he has not had great seasons with KKR. Where do you see Rinku Singh?
Means again, my only point is don't typecast Rinku Singh as a finisher, because I think that in KKR, what KKR has done is that they have typecasted Rinku Singh that, oh, just give him 5 balls, 6 balls, 7 balls, 8 balls, maximum 10 balls. Look at what he did for India. I remember his performance in Zimbabwe. He did really well there. I remember his performance in Sri Lanka. I remember his performance before the T20 World Cup also, where he didn't got a place because there were comparisons between him and Shivam Dube, that Rinku have only played 75 balls and Shivam Dube played 180, close to 180 balls, and he has more time to show his potential. Obviously, he can bowl also, Shivam Dube, but the focus was that Rinku Singh didn't got most of the opportunities to finish things or to play most number of deliveries as far as the KKR time is concerned. So I think my point is, if you are in any game 20 for 3, 20 for 2, don't hesitate to send a Rinku Singh at number 4 in tough times. He will deliver. Just trust on him. Don't typecast him as a finisher, that we will send Rinku Singh on 16th or an 18th over. There are a couple of games where KKR sent him around 10th or 11th over and he delivered. So my only point is, I have all my belief in Rinku Singh. It's not me that who's saying that, I want this guy to perform, but he has done all the hard work. He's still, at this point of time, he's also practicing. The IPL didn't went well, I know that, but look at his performance across, whenever he played for India, he did really well. So I am all in for Rinku Singh. Please don't typecast him.
Excellent. So Rinku Singh has a full-on vote there. Where do you stand on this, Shomik, before I ask Devashish and then go to Bharat and close with Shubhayan? Rinku Singh, Shomik Chakraborty?
Rinku Singh, I would like to have him as a squad player, because if you are playing Hardik Pandya at number 6, you don't need a designated finisher. And also, the template of this current Indian T20 side, it is no longer the power play. It is no longer the slog over stuff like that. All 20 overs are power play overs. And you look at the profile of those players. Abhishek Sharma at the top, the gun player who goes at 180, 190 strike rate. Surya, Shreyas Iyer, if he is there, even Shubman Gill. If Shubman Gill, if he is there and if he gets going, he can score at a strike rate of 170, 170 plus. So you don't need a designated finisher. Rinku Singh is a fantastic player, squad player. He is a gun fielder. As a substitute fielder, he would be very, very handy. But my preference, when you have Hardik at number 6, bring number Washington Sundar at number 7.
There is Akshar Patel. Don't forget, Akshar Patel
Yeah,
is
sorry,
your
Akshar Patel. I'm so sorry, Akshar Patel. Yes, bring Akshar Patel at number 7.
Devashish, where do you stand? Rinku Singh, yes, no. Both our panelists have said yes to Rinku Singh in the team. Rohit Juglan, big vote. Shomik Chakraborty has also said in the squad. Devashish.
Mute.
Hey, mute.
Borena, I would not pick him in the squad because where do you fit him? Where do you fit him means obviously the fact that number 6 Hardik Pandya, number 7 Akshar Patel, number 8 Washington Sundar, then obvious is and then you I suppose I'm little puzzled. I mean, where do you fit Rinku Singh in that playing 11? Means I'm talking about playing 11. I'm not talking about the squad. I'm talking about playing 11.
Squad, you have him? You have him in the 15?
I I won't have him in the 15 because in T20 World Cup also he was in the reserves. So I would rather he will struggle to find his place in the 15.
Okay. So Devashish said no. So Rohit Juglan and Shomik Chakraborty in favor. Devashish said no. Bharat, where do you stand on Rinku Singh?
So I will start like this. With any batter or any bowler, you have to keep evolving as a player. Somewhere, I think the opponents have also started to bowl better to Rinku Singh. That is, I understand that it's not got too many chances or it's batted too low down the order for KKR. But I do believe the pace bowlers in particular have bowled better to him in the last couple of seasons, tucked him up a little more, not allowed to him to free his arms. So maybe it is time for Rinku Singh to work on his batting and come back to form. Yes, I understand that with Gautam Gambhir at the helm of affairs, he might get into the squad. He might even get into the 11 at some point in the UAE and score some runs. But if you ask me at present, in present times, I might not go with Rinku Singh, but because I do believe that he has to evolve as a batter because the bowlers are definitely bowling better to him.
Okay. Shubhan, Rinku Singh, and then let's take the super chats and we'll close the show.
Ideally, I would love to see Rinku in that spot, but if we are holding the benchmark of not, you know, IPL not being the stage for India selection for Yashasvi Jaiswal, for Tilak Verma, who did not do really well in the past season, then I think it should be the same for Rinku Singh as well. You just can't say, "Arey, he has not batted too many deliveries for KKR, and that is why we will not pick." Then the benchmark is not the same for Yashasvi or a Tilak or a Rinku or in all three. So if you are picking Tilak or a Yashasvi Jaiswal, saying that they have done well in the past for India, and that is why we are picking him. Not looking into their numbers in the IPL last season, then they should do the same for Rinku Singh. He has done really well in whatever matches he has played for India. That's
I
my
actually
point.
agree with Shubhan and Rohit here. I agree with Rohit that Rinku is a more versatile player than what we have seen him being used for. And I think if your yardstick is India, if you're going with Samson, if you're going with Tilak, if you're going with Jaiswal, then you go with Rinku, because you cannot just say, "Oh, Rinku hasn't done well for KKR basis IPL," when you're not choosing IPL as your template. So that's where I stand. But again, healthy debate, very many differences and disagreements. That's how it should be. And again, India has an abundance of riches. All of us will agree. Shubhan, I think there are 3, 4 super chats.
Yeah.
Quickly, let's take them and then we can close the show.
How you all see the future of LSG and Rishabh Pant?
Rishabh Pant is very much part of LSG. Sanjeev Goenka and Rishabh Pant met multiple times in the UK. Rishabh Pant will have a huge say in the team. What more do you want me to say? I mean, Rishabh Pant is LSG. Chalo at this point.
Uh, Big boy toy, Boria, the one request, please help Rohit meet Neha. He's trying to get a reply from her
Yeah,
for so
beyond,
long. दिल की बात बोलने का मौका दे दो रोहित भाई को please.
yeah, beyond me. Rohit, you want to say something to this? This is beyond me. I resign. I have given up.
आई नो अगर बोरियादा कहीं जोर लगाएंगे, कुछ फोन वोन घुमाएंगे तो कुछ ना कुछ कांटेक्ट निकल जाएगा, बट आई होप कि कहीं ना कहीं मुलाकात हो ही जाएगी.
ये कोई कांटेक्ट नहीं है. ये भाई
अरे,
ऐसे
मैंने कहा कांटेक्ट नहीं है, लेकिन अगर आप फोन घुमाओगे तो कुछ ना कुछ कहीं ना कहीं से निकल आएगा. बट
ये
शामिक
मैं
दादा
ball
जब
outside
चैंपियनशिप
of
भी
the
कवर
field.
कर रहे थे, शी वाज देयर इन दुबई. शामिक दादा ने बताया नहीं मुझे.
সৌমিক তুমি এরকম ভাবে করেছো, ইউ লেট রোহিত ডাউন, फिर ये भी सुसाइड कर लेता. बाप रे, वी हैव ऑलरेडी गॉट, रिमेंबर,
सर्वनाश सर्वनाश हो जाता. अनुपम
अनदर सेकंड सर्वनाश. बाप रे बाप. सुबह
अनु,
आ रहा था.
Anupam Anupam Gogoi is saying Gill and Jaiswal should not be there as West Indies test starts in 2 days after the final. In that case, who will be the third opener? Iyer must be included in Asia Cup as it is in UAE.
Spin could be a possibility. He plays spin well, Shreyas. I mean, everybody has a logic when they say these things, and nobody is saying wrong things. That's a fact. With this
But-
Indian side,
But the Nagpur incident, I think the Nagpur incident where Shreyas himself told in the post-match interview that, I wasn't part of the selection. If Virat Kohli didn't had that knee problem before that game, he was out in the evening having some dinner or some outing there, and he said that
Movie.
suddenly I got a call and the team management told me that you are playing tomorrow's game. So he was not part of the ODI setup. When you think about Shreyas Iyer almost 6 months back, you think about Shreyas Iyer of ODI. First preference is yes, ODI. Then second, obviously he won the T20 format tournament, that is IPL for Kolkata Knight Riders. But the way he's been discussed as of now, when they
And Syed Mustaq Ali also for Mumbai, captaining
Syed
them.
Mustaq Ali also for Mumbai, where he did exceptionally well, as a leader also. And then when you talk about Shreyas Iyer now, you talk about Shreyas the 50-over player first and then the T20 player. But if you are not selecting the Shreyas Iyer, the 50-over player in the first game versus England, then there is something more to it. And it's not about the batter or the player Shreyas Iyer. I think it's beyond that. So until and unless we don't know that, I think I'm little 50-50 on whether Shreyas will make it to the Asia Cup squad or not.
interesting debate, interesting discussions. Time to end the show. We will say this tomorrow, 15th August. Watch out for our special show with Karun Nair. Karun Nair on his comeback. In fact, I asked him about the tweet that now will you say cricket did give you a second chance? And he said, I was at my worst. And he described why he made that tweet. And then he also described that batting with that broken finger. And he said how much Rishabh Pant inspired him to do that. That seeing Rishabh Pant, how the entire dressing room decided that everybody has to put their bodies on the line. Fascinating interview with Karun Nair on the England series and how he kind of prepared for it, and what Gautam Gambhir and Shubman Gill said. Shubman Gill even left his first slip position to Karun Nair because Karun went and requested him that, can I stand in the first slip? Shubman Gill gave up on his first slip position for Karun Nair. He talks about team unity and a lot of that. So plenty of content coming your way. Devashish Sen, Bharat Ramraj, Shubhan Chakraborty, Shovik Chakraborty, Rohit Juglan. If any of you interested in football, watch that Kalyan Chaube interview. All the hard questions asked. And obviously there is the derby on Sunday. On that note, thank you very much, folks, for watching. Wish everyone a happy Independence Day. And again, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the platform, and we will be back tomorrow. Thanks a lot for your support.
Thank you.